Bike number 33, Ahmad Yudhishthira from Indonesia for the manual tag KYT Kawasaki Racing. He was having a great battle between him and his compatriot Empali Imanuddin from the Astra Honda Racing. So the Kawasaki and Honda just now was battling for P1, and behind him was Zamri and Dimas Eki Pratama when that incident happened. So this is bike number 43, Empali Imanuddin. Bike number 43, Empali Imanuddin,
riding
second
P2
on the grid. Yeah, in P2, second on the grid, and Empali. Of course, all riders are now in shock due to what happened, but they know their job, they know what to do, and they will continue to race the remaining 6 laps of the race.
As you mentioned earlier, Harmi, this is all part of racing. Well, the bike is being prepared for rider Dimas Eki, bike number 20, but where is he?
I haven't seen Dimas on the grid, but his bike is there. Dimas' bike is ready to race.
There you have it.
Yeah, there you go.
He must have been gone through a whole lot of shock after that incident. He's trying to calm his nerves down, and if he decides to continue the race, which means he is given the 2 thumbs up that yes, he's okay and he wants to continue racing.
Yeah, Zamri Overturn on the grid just now is still, even though he's not in the race, but his name is on the grid, of course, and Dimas Eki Pratama 4th on the grid, and beside him is Yuki Ito from the Petronas Honda Yamaha team. This is Yuki Ito from Japan, and Yuki was pushing just now. He was just past Rafiq Topan and right behind the top 4 riders before that accident happened. So Yuki to have a second chance right now, being 5th on the grid behind Dimas, Yudis, and also Fadli.
Battle of supremacy between the two makes. We got Honda and Kawasaki, who are vying for that win today.
This is Rafiq Topan Sucipto,
bike number 25.
A young rider from Indonesia, the former champion of the Underbone 115cc, and back in 2011, and also he raced in the Moto2 before, back here racing for the new Suzuki Kagayama Suzuki Racing. So Rafiq Topan up to 6th on the grid for the start of race 1.
So looks like it's going to be in Indonesia, with Zamri Baba not present in the 3rd spot on the grid, even though he was classified in the final restart timesheet. Harmi, he is not present on the grid.
Yes,
Safe to say.
Because the grid is formed based on a lap before the race being stopped. So Zamri was still in the race, so his name is still in the race. So does any riders that are still in the race during that time. We have Yuki Takahashi in the 7 on the grid. 8 is Ratapong Wilarot, and 9 is Jakrit Songswat.
So Harmi, having said that, in P6 we've got Rafiq Topan Sucipto, who's got a clean path in front of him without Zamri being present on the grid.
Yeah, that will be advantage for Rafiq Topan Sucipto because in front of him supposedly there's Zamri Baba in the front row, but without Zamri, so Rafiq Topan now will have that advantage.
A clear track ahead of him
to compete with Fadli and Ahmad Yudhishthira. And I'm sure that the Yudis and Fadli aware of that there's no Zamri on the grid, and that will give a clean way for Rafiq Topan Sucipto. This is
some final adjustments still being made.
But in the pit.
Are we looking at Zamri's bike?
No, that is Astra Honda Racing team.
And the riders are out for their warm-up lap before we restart this race 1 of the SuperSports 600cc after that incident involving Zamri Baba. But Dimas Eki, who was also involved in that incident, is back on track.
Yeah, he's back on track. This is warm-up lap for all the riders. They will be on their grid position to restart the race. 6 laps to go for all the riders.
So we are go for race, a restart in this category of SuperSports 600cc. We're just waiting for the riders to make their way back to it. Riders have got to complete 6 laps. Number of laps have been reduced And the only riders who are going to be benefiting out of this, we're looking at Yukihito, Rafi Topan, and also Yuki Takahashi right now, who can actually gain points without having one of the favorites to win this race, Zamri Baba, on track. Nevertheless, we shall not forget the presence of the fellow Indonesian riders, Ahmad Yudi Sitira and Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin.
Yeah, I would love to see the battle between Yudis and Fadli. The two of them racing for different team, of course, and Fadli racing for Honda right now. He was the manual tech Kawasaki rider before, so it is a battle between these two riders that we would love to see on the track after this. And Yudis being on pole for the start of the race, and Fadli a second. That was something interesting for us to look at. On the second row, we have Dimas Eki Pratama and Yuki Ito together with Rafi Topan Skipto. Well,
you have Fadli.
Yes, it's sad things that happen. Unfortunate for Muhammad Zamri Baba, but the action is still hot on the track, and the heat is still on. And it is, I don't think he will continue the race. Dimas will not.
He is pulling out.
Yeah, he's pulling
Dimas
out. So
Eki is pulling out of the race, which means it's up to Ahmad Yudhishthira and Fadli Imanuddin to actually vie for the top spot of the podium, not forgetting clear track.
Well, no, Didi. Of course, Yudis and Fadli will have an advantage, but this is SuperSports 600cc, and all the riders on the grid, they are champion by
their
themselves.
own class.
Yes, their own class, and everybody here can win the race.
So, green flags being waved. We are all go for race. Let's hope for the best. No more incidents and 6 laps. Lights illuminate, and when they go, we are back on track, racing once again. With Ahmad Yudhishthira making a clean start. He is all there, closing in the gap. He is no, he's closing in. Yes, he's still in front of me. Ahmad,
Yudis is still in front.
Muhammad Fadli following closely at the back.
But look at Yuki Ito, who raised himself to be in front of Rafi Topan Sucipto just now in early part of the race. We saw how Yuki Ito swerved right to make sure that he'll be in front of Rafi Topan. As we know, in front of Rafi Topan, there's no Zamri Baba. Now, Yuki Ito, who gained position now, he's currently third behind Yudis and Fadli.
Amazing start there by Ahmad Yudhishthira. From the start, he is pulling away, nothing to gamble about, no thinking twice, no turning back. He is just pushing to the limits. Whatever happens on track will happen, but nevertheless, these two riders, Ahmad Yudhishthira and Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin, both Indonesian riders, favorites to win this race right now at this stage, not leaving out that fellow Japanese rider who are he's closing in right behind the race leader.
Well, one thing for sure, Yuki Ito is trying to get the best of the whole situation. He's currently third in the race with 6 laps to go. So it's going to be a very short race for the SuperSports 600cc. It's going to be pushed all the way from the start. And as we know, they can't change the tire. They can't change the tire, and they're using the tire that they used early on. And for the medium runners like and Fadli.
Let's take a look at when they cross the start-finish line once again. Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin P1, Ahmad Yudhishthira, Yuki Ito, Rafi Topan, Noriyuki from Japan, Ratapong Wilarot in P6, Tomoyoshi, and as they go turn 1, he has managed to take his spot back, rider number 33. Ahmad Yudhishthira is back in front. Following closely behind him is Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin from Indonesia. These two riders, a class of their own, pulling away from the rest of the back, trying to make their top spot. Yeah. Once again, closing in late on the brakes and very quick on the throttle. Harmi?
Yes, I was just being informed that the timing on screen is not the final result. The timing from this session must be combined with the earlier session for the final result.
So, whatever happened, the first 3 laps of the race will be taken into consideration. Do we have a retirement at this point?
One of the riders is back in the pit. That is number 32. Bike number 32, the Kawasaki rider back in the pit. Back in front.
Mitsunori from Japan.
Back in front is still the battle between Fadli and Yudis. Yudis still leading the race, and Yuki Ito. Well, there's a little bit of gap between Yuki and also and Fadli Imanuddin.
He is pushing himself. Ahmad Yudhishthira is right now right in front, but Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin not waiting, and there you have it.
Another crash on the track. There is another crash on the track. Okay, but we're still focusing in front of the group. We have still Yudi Sitira and Fadli Manudin,
Yuki Ito,
Rafi Topan, Ratapa Wilarot, Koriki Haga, Koyama, Swangfat, Mark Atkinson, Farid Baru Hisham, Yuki Takahashi. That is top 11 riders. We just passed the start and finishing line.
Looking at the timesheet, there's only about 2-3 seconds separating these riders by the front two riders. We are looking at the timesheet, only about 1/10 of a second separating these two riders as they come in again. Can Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin? Nope, not this time around. He said, no, I'm going to close this window and not allow you to go past.
Not this time, my friend. He said, and he's still in front, protecting his lead. But for
playing
how
Monopoly,
long?
Harmy.
Yeah, for how long that he can do that? Because as we can see, Fadli is pushing very, very hard behind Yudi.
He's going to give it a shot one more time, and this time around he does it.
Nope.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, the racing line belongs to Yudis, and this is where the corners that Fadli Manudin has the advantage, because long straights always been Yudi Sitira to always be in front.
Well, that shows the dominance of the makers of Kawasaki. He's trying from the outside and trying to get the inside line. Nope, he's closing the gap, closing the window. Very quick on the throttle, but late on the brakes, which means that not going to allow any room for Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin to take that top spot from him. But we shall not forget about Yuki Ito.
Yeah, the intense battle between the two riders in front gave advantage to Yuki Ito. Now he's closing the gap between him and the two riders in front of him.
Well, he's just taking his time. When someone makes the mistake, no changes, top three riders. Ratapong Wilarot has gained himself. He's down P4. Harmy, I mentioned this, Sepang, you mentioned this as well, but he's coming and chasing and trying to catch up with the front of the pack.
Yeah, Ratapong Wilarot now in P4, but there's a quite a gap between him and Yuki Ito. We are focusing now on the top three, now battling for
He's attempting
P1.
it again. He is attempting it again, Harmy. I'm sorry to stop you to interrupt there. He's going to make it this time around. Yes, he does. Will he be able to hold that position? And he does it. Well done. Well done, Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin, holding his position full of determination, confident, and he did it with conviction.
Yes.
Holding that P1 right now. He must be disappointed. Ahmad Yudi Sitira holding with only 3 laps remaining.
That's a superb move by Fadli Manudin there, and to lead the race and to pass Yudi Sitira and Yuki Ito also now closing behind him right now, behind Yudis.
Ahmad Yudi Sitira have got to look out in his rear view mirror, because that bike belongs to Yuki Ito, is getting bigger on the rear view screen mirror of him, but he's got to make that move. Not now, sooner, maybe later, but he is just taking time. But the front runner, Ahmad Yudi Sitira, has lost his position. Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin right now leads the race with only 3 laps remaining.
We have Honda, Kawasaki and Yamaha 1, 2, 3 right now on the track. And this is where Sitira has the advantage and the long straight
line speed.
Straight line, and he's trying to gain that advantage back. And yes, just I said that's not bad. And Fadli Imanuddin using all his experience to make sure that to shut the door, to not allow Yudhishthira to pass him.
It doesn't get any better than this. 3 different makes, all 3 big giants in motorcycle racing scene. We've got Muhammad Fadli right now in P1, Yudhishthira and Yuki Ito. 0.4 of a second separating each other.
Yeah, now watch out for Yuki Ito. I think Yuki will try to make his move soon, because 2 laps to go. Only 2 laps to go. Yuki has to make his move right now if he wants to win the race. Because as for now, the battle for P1, it looks like Fadli and Ahmad Yudhishthira.
Well, it seems like Yuki Ito is playing it safe right now, taking it easy, but we just don't know what to say at this moment, because the battle right now between these 2 front runners, the 2 fellow Indonesian riders, Muhammad Fadli Imanuddin and Ahmad Yudhishthira. But Yuki Ito is just observing what's happening in front of him, hoping that one of the riders might just make a mistake. But at this point, seems like everyone, what a beautiful power slide there by Fadli Imanuddin. Harmy, it's a nail-biting situation. 2 laps remaining, and they're pushing themselves to the limit, not stopping.
Yes, the top 3 riders in front are absolutely flying right now. And the long straight, once again, Yudhishthira will use this advantage for him to gain the speed and then to do a late braking to get past from the inside of Fadli, and almost
Rubbing
touching,
shoulders.
Yes, and Fadli now in front of Fadli. Yudhishthira now in front of Fadli.
This is unbelievable racing. This is racing at its best right here at Sentul Circuit. These two front runners for the 600cc, Fadli Imanuddin and Ahmad Yudhishthira, they are pushing unbelievable. Harmi.
Yeah, a superb move by Yudhishthira just now, using the speed, the front straight line to gain the momentum to pass and Fadli at the first corner.
Take a look at this. Because of that little drama that happened in the first corner, Yuki Ito has caught up with these two riders, closing in the gap. Legs down, power slide, on the brakes, fast, quick on the throttle, opening it up to head outside.
Yes, the Dow is between the three riders right now, and advantage for Yudis. Yudis is leading the race with Fadli in second. Fadli, and from the outside this time.
Come on,
and getting from the inside of the corner, and very close to each other, side by side.
What a
this
show!
Is for P1.
What a show they're putting on for the fellow fans, Indonesian fans. This is racing at his best. He has done it unbelievable. Can he hold his position until? Nope, he went too wide. Too wide. Now, but Yudhishthira has got his position back again. P1 before they head up to the final straight. Checkered flag and
whoa, he's almost. That is Yudhishthira. Ahmad Yudhishthira wins the race with Fadli Imanuddin second and Yuki Ito third. What a race! What a race for Yudhishthira and Fadli Imanuddin.
Pretty
what
much,
a battle.
We are drenched right here in the commentary box. What a battle! What a show they put on for their home fans. But these two Indonesian riders have just proved to their home fans that they have it in them. Despite riding for two different teams, they will race no matter what it takes. But Yuki Ito, looking at the timesheet, only, Harmi, 0.2 of a second separating all three riders in the top three spots of the podium. There you have it. Your champion for race 1, SuperSports 600cc. Very delighted indeed.
Well, you can't get any better than this racing here in ARRC SuperSports 600cc. The battle between the two Indonesian riders with Yuki Ito behind. Well, a mistake by Fadli, I must say, in the corner, a little bit wide, that allowed Yudhishthira to come from the inside, and Yuki Ito just waiting any mistake by the two Indonesian for him to go in front. But in the end, it is Ahmad Yudhishthira. Well, what a race by Ahmad Yudhishthira.
All is not done and over, Harmi, because this is only race 1, but the celebrations indeed in the pit for race 1 for Ahmad Yudhishthira and his teammates, not leaving out Fadli Imanuddin from Indonesia. If you're wondering, Dimas Eki pulled out after that incident. Muhammad Zamri Baba was involved in a crash with Dimas Eki, which is currently receiving medical attention. He was not able to restart the race.
Yep.
The other two riders who did not complete was Mitsunori and Muhammad from Indonesia, riding bike number 28. We'll take a short break and come back for the prize presentation as Ahmad Yudhishthira emerges as the winner for race 1 in the SuperSports 600cc at the ARRC here in Sentul, Indonesia.
For Indonesian, and this is the Astra Racing team crew with Fadli Imanuddin, their rider, in second place. But I'm sure the Manotech YT team, there you go, will be happier after winning the race. That is Yuki Ito in third place, racing for the Petronas Hongyong Yamaha team.
The new outfit.
No, this is his team. He's been
with the
for
team
a long
for some time.
Yes.
Fellow Indonesian.
That's Fadli Imanuddin, announced as in second place. I'm the winner.
Your race champion for race 1 of SuperSports 600. Ahmad Yudhishthira taking the top spot of the podium.
And now for the national anthem of Indonesia. Presenting the trophy is Ananda Nicola, the former Formula 3 driver, Indonesian former Formula 3 driver, giving away the trophies to the winner.
It's nice to see the home crowd with full of support and cheer for their riders.
Yes, we can hear the roar from
Now, he did put up a very good fight for that P1. He did not gain it easily, gain advantage because of riders crashing out. Ahmad Yudhisthira and, of course, Imanuddin fought it out clean till the very last lap. And the biggest gainer would be Yuki Ito, who just decided to take a back seat and say, you know what, you guys take it out. I'm going to try, but you know what? Never mind. I still going to get points. Which means there will be changes in standings.
Yes, after this will be in Suzuka. And that's a track for Yuki Ito for round 3 of the ARRC. So yeah, like you said just now, you might be thinking that he just to be on the podium to collect 16 points is good enough for race 1 here in central Indonesia.
What a magnificent race we witnessed from earlier today, but right now that completes race 1 of the SuperSports 600cc.
That's the coach for Yudhisthira, Katsuaki Fujiwara, back on the podium, I must say.
Throughout, well, we've been here from Friday, Harmi, and that guy is quite a jovial guy to have to be around with.
Yes, he's such a character, a colorful character on track. And
very animated.
You should see when he wins the race. Then, very lively character indeed. Katsuaki Fujiwara, a former champion of SuperSports 600cc ARRC.